Technotrans, power to transform. Power to transform business into strategy. Greetings and welcome to all of you. Also on behalf of my colleagues Dirk Engel and Peter Hirsch to the presentation of our strategy Future Ready 2025. We would of course have loved to see you all in person, but this is not the reality of today. Due to these circumstances, we pushed into the virtual world, but we do hope that you will find the next hour valuable and that it will give you an additional flavor about Technotrans and where this company is going. Before I start, please let me inform you that this webcast will be recorded and published on our website latest tomorrow. Furthermore, there will be a Q&A session afterwards. Ladies and gentlemen, when we spoke last time, it was all about our businesses and the forecast for the rest of this year. Today, the focus is going to be on the strategy. It's going to be how our strategy is generating the value going forward. Transformation begins today. For the first time, we are doing a webcast and not a conference call as we did in the past. You have seen in the movie that we have established a new logo and brand identity. Technotrans is developing. But not only regarding our communication, the movie also provided an insight into one of the main components of our strategy 2025. Building one of the strongest teams for thermal management in the world. But this is not all. In the next 30 minutes, I will show you that we have initiated a comprehensive transformation process for the entire Technotrans Group. Our strategy is a comprehensive program that has been designed to empower the company technologically and financially. Please follow me on our journey. After 50 successful years, it's time to transform. Therefore, we have set up a strategic roadmap. In close cooperation with our key executives, we have defined a roadmap which subscribes how to achieve our goals for 2025 with 6 key activities. It's all about market focus, consolidation, operational excellence, synergies, performance management, and last but not least, sustainability. Finally, we will give you a financial outlook for 2021 and 2025 and how Technotrans will look like tomorrow before we start the Q&A. Where do we come from? In 2009, Technotrans has generated 100% of its businesses in the print industry. This was 82 million euros in 2009. Today, 11 years later, we have been able to grow our business by 150% and we are serving into 15 different markets. In 2019, Technotrans has generated a revenue of 208 million euros with more than 1,400 employees in 17 locations around the globe. Today, print is just 1/3 of our revenue. Yesterday, Technotrans was a single brand company serving one market. Today, we have 6 different brands. We are a multi-brand company as we have successfully expanded into new markets. In the last decade, we have been very successful with our buy and build strategy, mainly through acquisitions. Today, we are a diversified group which provides potential for synergies. In October, we celebrated our 50th anniversary. And you have heard me say many times, Technotrans has a strong foundation to build on. We are exposed to markets that are important for the future. We provide state-of-the-art products and leading technologies for cooling and temperature control solutions. And we have a broad customer base. This has been our base for success and will continue to be pillars for our future profitable growth. When we have started preparing our strategy, we have asked our customers and investors why they are doing business with us. Why did they choose Technotrans and not any other company? And we have received a very valuable feedback. These are confirming that we have a high customer satisfaction and loyalty. Having said this, I'm happy to point out some of the quotes. Technotrans can offer the best products in their class in the world. Technotrans had solutions where others failed. Others are saying, advice makes the differences, but comparable with others, always motivated and friendly. And finally, for every question, there seems to be at least one expert at Technotrans. These were, of course, the positive quotes. For sure, we also got some advice how to improve. Every single advice we took very seriously. You know, I love to talk about our products. One of our key strengths is establishing new technologies and finding new applications. With our proven technology from the print industry, we could enter new markets and applications. From cooling units for the EUV lasers, which is necessary to produce the microchips of the next generation, via spray exact lubrication systems for fluids for the food or for the forming industry, to a complex thermal management system for e-trucks, e-buses, for the railway industry. And we are fast and flexible. Please let me show you some current examples. With our temperature control units for producing the PCR blocks for COVID-19 tests, or for Ecotech cold storage systems, which could be used for the -70-degree vaccine cooling, we found solutions for the challenge of this time. The world is changing. We are also changing. The world is moving towards electrification. The electricity demand is actually growing twice the size of other energy sources. 1/3 of that is being converted into motion by electric motors. And that is the enabler for energy efficiency and therefore for thermal management. So besides that, the world is moving towards electrification, but also automatization and digitalization. The speed of change is accelerating continuously. Industrial processes become more and more complex. This is a great chance for Technotrans as we are providing state-of-the-art technology for thermal management. The requirements for critical temperature management are rising. We have the solutions for that. The time has come to focus the power to transform. The power to transform Technotrans to the next level. We set ourselves a goal. Our goal is to make Technotrans strong and stable in the long term and to further expand our position as a technology leader. In several workshops, we have asked ourselves the question, what is Technotrans all about? Why Technotrans? And here's the answer. We strive for the optimum. For us, the optimal state is always a balance of people and environment. Reflection and dialogue, tasks and solutions, cooling and tempering. This competency creates trust and gives security. We have created our new vision. If there is a challenge in the field of thermal management, we develop and build the better solution. And finally, our mission. Together with our customers, we create innovations of tomorrow. So it's time to transform. We are ready for our future strategy 2025. Step by step, we will transform the group of multiple affiliated companies towards a strong single brand organization. So how will Technotrans look like in the future? It will be a strong brand for all. We will exclusively keep GDS, our global document solution company, as an own brand, as they are not only focusing on thermal management. To give you a look and feel, we have created a new logo and a new claim, Technotrans Power to Transform. And with this, every company has a new home. This is how it looks like. We will also set up a new website, one website for all. And you will see this new website in January next year. Now it's time for the next part of our strategy. Power to transform strategy into growth. Power to transform tasks into success. Our strategy is split into two phases. Phase 1 stands for stability and profitability, and phase 2 for profitable growth and investment. We will continue executing the initial change process. We will merge individual companies. We will generate group-wide synergies, and we will strengthen the brand name Technotrans. To grow the business, we will focus on key markets like energy management, including e-mobility, healthcare and analytics, plastics, and our legacy business, print, with new technologies on a global base. All our activities will end up in these main financial targets. Organic revenue will be within a range between 265 and 285 million euros. This represents a CAGR from 6 to 9%. EBIT margin will be between 9 and 12%, and the ROCE will be more than 15%. Of course, we will also work with bolt-on acquisitions where we believe going forward, but we will be very selective. So how do we get there? We have defined 6 key activities for being successful. It's all about being focused on consolidation, operational excellence, generating synergies, implementing a KPI system to measure the performance, and implementing ESG into our company culture. For every single of the 6 key activities, I will present you more details in the following. The first key activity is about focus. Focus on our key markets. Today, we are serving into 15 different markets. It would be easy for us to add more. We have more opportunities than resources, which is positive. But being more focused is a way to success for Technotrans. For the future, we will set our focus on 4 key markets: healthcare and analytics, plastics, energy management, and print business. In addition, we will stabilize our laser and machine tool business as well as metal and food. We will be selective in the future. We will only continue with business where we can be successful and profitable. We will grow the business in focus markets and generate a balanced market portfolio. Plastics and print are representing each a quarter of our business. To the other half, this is split into laser and machine tool industry, healthcare and analytics, and energy management. Energy management is our new market segment, which contains e-mobility for rail and road, as well as charging stations and data centers. I will show you more details on our key market segments in the next slides. The first key market I want to talk about is energy management. As I already mentioned, in this market we are covering all our activities around e-mobility and data center. Here I would like to focus on our e-mobility activities for rail and road. With our battery and inverter cooling systems and with complex thermal management applications, we are generating today a revenue of 5 million euros. We will grow to 26 million euros in 2025. Today, we see the relevant market at 412 million euros. This market will develop up to 664 million euros in 2025. So we will grow faster than the market. Why do we grow faster? We are well positioned in rail. With our recent wins, we are the market leader in Europe. This business is driven by legislations, reduction of CO2 or emissions, to name only two key drivers. Also, retrofitters help us accelerating growth as the number of trains, trams and buses are not covered in the market growth. Here we only see the new registrations. With our solutions, we help electrifying the transportation business. The next focus market is plastics. As we are a full liner in offering cooling solutions from temperature control units, the full range of chillers up to water treatment systems and cooling plants or containers, we are generating today a revenue of 47 million euros. We will grow to 72 million euros in 2025. Today, we see the relevant market at 2 billion euros, a very huge market. This market will develop up to 2.2 billion euros in 2025. So we grow faster than the market. Why do we grow faster? We have launched a new generation of products for temperature control units. Our products are energy efficient. We will combine single solutions to systems. We are the only full liner for thermal management in this market segment. Based on this unique position, we will attack the market and gain additional market share. Let's talk about healthcare and analytics. Another very important focus market. In times like this, the expansion of healthcare systems is one of the key topics for various countries. Handling fluids under critical temperature in bio, pharma or chemical processes, that's where it is all about. And that's exactly our business. We are offering chillers, process cooling solutions and containers, as well as integrated thermal management systems to this very innovative market. With this, we are generating today already a revenue of 14 million euros. We will grow to 27 million euros in 2025. Today, we see the relevant market at 606 million euros. This market will develop up to 751 million euros in 2025. And again, we grow faster than the market. And again, the question, why do we grow faster? We keep being innovative, fast and flexible as we have demonstrated in the past and combine single solutions to systems. We can offer cooling solutions for the critical processes, as mentioned before. We will expect human cooling technologies for blood, brain and skin. With our recent wins, we are well positioned for the future. And we will focus on process cooling. The merger with Reisner and GWK will strengthen our position in this segment. The last market I would like to talk about is our legacy business, print. We are the market leader. This business continues to be of high strategic importance for us. We are delivering the full range of products and technology into this segment, and we are generating today a revenue of 65 million euros. We see a slight recovery up to 68 million euros until 2025. And today, we see the relevant market at 102 million euros. This market will stay flat over the next 5 years. This business is stable for us, and we have asked ourselves the question, what can we do to keep our position? We can keep our existing business up and running, and will focus on trends like packaging foils, sample for flexoprint, and digital solutions. We will develop new products in these fields and combine single solutions into systems. To sum it up, we will grow in healthcare and analytics, plastics and energy management, and we will stabilize the remaining markets. We all know organic growth is the most profitable way of growing. But we also believe that acquisitions, bolt-on acquisitions, can add value, as we have learned from the past decade. A strategic fit, new technologies, some consolidation of the market to protect or to extend our leading position, or internationalization. These are the main criteria. We will be very selective, and we will prefer to invest into our 3 focus markets: healthcare analytics, plastics and energy management. To generate sustainable growth, we need to utilize our global sales organization. We have 17 sales and service locations across the globe. In Asia, we will support our global customers with their localization activities and our local customers with competitive products. Therefore, we will increase our sales and application engineering team to respond faster to the customer needs. In the NAFTA area, we will expand our distribution network. We will have a strong focus on our key markets to generate more business outside of print. This all will result in an increased share of businesses in Asia and NAFTA area in 2025. The second important action I want to talk about is consolidation. Consolidation of group companies. We have weighted all our companies by profit and growth potential in relation to time up to 2025. Technotrans, SE, Thermotec and GWK already fulfill these criteria. KLH, Reisner and GDS we have to improve. If we want to be successful in the future, we need to increase our efficiency. We need to focus on products and markets to further enhance our technology and sales. We see synergy effects in most of our companies. Some are doing almost the same business. So the logical consequence is to merge these companies. In 2021, we will merge TTSE with KLH and GWK with Reisner. With that, we will generate a clear split to the markets. The new company, Technotrans, KLH, will focus mainly on print, laser and machine tool and energy management. The other new company, GWK Reisner, will focus on plastics and big cooling solutions. Thermotec will focus on healthcare and analytics and small size laser applications. And GDS will keep focusing on technical documentation. To accelerate growth, we have already started with cross-selling activities and vice versa. And all brands will be renamed into Technotrans. After having talked about consolidation, it's time to speak about our operational excellence. We need to improve our productivity. In 5 years, we want to improve the productivity in our shop floors by an average of approximately 5% each year. To reach that goal, we will optimize the whole value chain, from supply, logistics, via engineering to production. We will set up projects to improve, like group-wide standardization of products, modular platform concepts, software modularization or digitalization, to highlight some of them. Key activity number 4 is focusing on synergies. Due to our successful buy and build strategy, we have a lot of parallel structures and functions. We have started already with shared services in HR, IT and finance, and we will roll it out for global sales and marketing, global service and procurement. This will result into lower labor and material costs. It will strengthen our organization and increase our competitiveness. In the new Technotrans world, transparency, accountability and speed is important. Our organization has both the accountability and the speed to support our customers with their needs. The transparency is the way we will focus up businesses by new market performance management, by new key performance management. We will introduce the new KPI system to our organization in 2021 to drive performance going forward. And finally, we are coming to the 6th one. It's sustainability. Sustainability is embedded in everything, into the whole value chain within Technotrans. Today, we have an exciting day as we are introducing our new sustainability targets the first time. In the next 5 years, we will initially focus on 5 ISG criteria. First, latest in 2025, we will use 100% of our electricity from renewable resources. Second, we will reduce the fuel of our fleet by 5% each year. Third, diversity. At least 20% of our employees will be female or diverse. Fourth, we continuously invest into the development of our employees. We will increase the amount of money to develop our staff every year by 5%. And 6, in 2025, we will use 100% recyclable packaging material. In summary, with these 6 key activities, we will transform our strategy into the future, into profitable growth. I think you all agree with me that Technotrans is well positioned and we have a strong foundation. In the short term in front of us, we see challenges from COVID-19. And it has been a challenging time to serve our customers in a proper way. But we are also convinced that COVID-19 will not have an impact on our long-term transition. Coming back to the beginning, before growth, we have to stabilize our business. We will achieve the forecasted numbers at the upper end of our guidance this year. You see also our guidance for 2021. The revenue will grow to 195 to 205 million euros, and we will generate an EBIT margin between 4.5% and 5.5%. This includes another €1 million of restructuring costs. And for 25, once again, We will grow our revenue between 6 and 9% to a level of 265 to 285 million euros with 9 to 12% EBIT margin. Having said this, I'm happy to summarize. Today, you have learned where Technotrans comes from and where we are today. That we have a strong foundation to build on. You saw our strategy 2025 and the way how to transform the business, and finally how Technotrans will look like tomorrow. With our strategy, Technotrans will be even more powerful through the bundling of forces, will be even more creative through the development of tailor-made solutions, will become even more efficient through operational excellence, will be even more focused on market and profitability, becomes even more sustainable, will be even more valuable for our customers and for you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking forward to answer your questions concerning our strategy 2025, our focus for today. We would like to ask you for your understanding that we won't answer questions regarding our recent ad hoc release. Thank you very much. Before we start with the Q&A, we will have a 2-minute break to give you a proper leg stretcher and for us to arrange the settings. Thank you.